Boom, 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 boom. Shoot you right down.
Hello guys, I'm Addicted here, and today we are transforming a little part of the village. Now, as you can see over here, I've seen a lot of people do this, but they do it very fast and people can't really comprehend it. So I'm going to do this step by step and transform one of these little buildings, and then maybe next week or whatever you guys suggest next part of the village I will do next. So let's transform this little tiny box. Right, so the sort of woods I'm going to go for is like the oak woods and the spruce. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in these corners here, and we're going to raise these up by 2, 3, 4 altogether. So we're going to do this on each corner, and basically what this is doing is giving the build some depth. And hopefully you guys can pause this and actually see what we're doing here, instead of these really fast ones that you don't really know what's going on half of the time. So what we're going to do here, we're going to obviously remove all these railings off the top. We're not really going to need these because this is going to be in part of the roof, and I think we're actually going to remove this in the middle here as well, because we can actually use that as space to actually use in the building. So what we're going to do now, we're going to work underneath these windows. So we're going to add a little railing, maybe get 2 little fences at the side, and we're going to make a little pattern like this. We're going to go spruce, 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 and then we've got one little window there. I'm going to do this for all the little windows. So we've got our stairs, 1, 2, 3, going across there, and one either side, and we get these railings up. Just gives it a little bit of depth, and it adds that little pattern to it. We can always add something to the front door and make it a little bit different. But I think for the design here, it looks not half bad. It's alright. For the door here, we can maybe shape it up. We can maybe get something going across here, but we'll do that later. We're going to work on the roof. So we're going to get this going out like this, 1, 2, and then we're going to go lower down, 1, 2 here, and 1, 2 here. So we've got our first little roof part. Beautiful. But what we can do is we can actually replace these for oak, and then get a little better design like that. So most people would do the full roof. So we'd get an oak facing out like that, and then we'd get spruce. So oak, spruce, perfect. And then we just get the one oak in the middle here, and it should transform and turn into the next one like that. It should look quite nice. It should come out quite nice. So we're going to get these going out like this. Hopefully I can do the roof so you guys can actually see what I'm doing and not get stuck, because I see these going really fast, and even me as a normal builder, I can't even comprehend what they're doing. So I don't know how the heck you guys are going to do it. So I mean, it's fair enough, you can watch people build, but don't call it how to build if you're not actually building. You know what I mean? How to build this at super speed that nobody can comprehend what you're going on about. But yeah, you get some inspiration from it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't teach you how to actually turn the roofs and maybe do the roofs properly. It just shows you that they can do it, and you're like struggling. How did you do that? Seriously, mate, how did you do that? So I don't know myself. So we're going to put these up to the top. We're going to get these little peaks on. Get these up like this, and then we can actually work in with the oak. So as you can see, it should be peaking up at each corner, going all the way around, and then we can actually work this round, as you can see, and work this round as well, and it should lock into place. What I'm going to do is going to put a little spruce there, just to change up the roof pattern. So we'll get our oak back out. So following this same design, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then when we turn it, it should turn into the next one. And then when we move on to this one, this arch should join to that arch. We can get this, and you can see why we've removed that little bit of the roof, because we're not really going to use that, and we're probably going to use that at a later date anyway. So we'll get that in there, we'll remove that under there, and we'll do the same for this one. So it doesn't matter what angle you're coming at, you can still get it locked into place. Now what I'm going to do for this top bit, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to get one here and one here. Hopefully these will all lock into place like that. And then for these bits here, we're going to have to remove these and put them back in, just so they all lock in and make and turn into it. But what we can do if that doesn't work, you just get a full block like this and turn these corner pieces into full blocks, and it shouldn't affect the part of the roof, as you can see. So we get these from each corner because we're making a little square going around here. We get that filled in, and as you can see, looks quite nice. So we're just going to get a normal slab, because what we're going to do is we're going to turn these up. So normal slab in the middle, and then get that turning, because what we're going to do, we're going to actually remove that slab, and then this is just so we can place this on. So we've got something to place under, and then we can remove that bit underneath. Get that turned off. There we go, and now we can get our little bit of the slab going across here. Let's take it out like that a little bit, so we're not using as much resources there. So there, that's joining together, that's joining together. Now we can put a little top on it there. And what we can do for this bit instead, we can actually get an oak log coming out of there, so it's something different, maybe too high. And then what we can do for these bits, we can get another turn here and turn it in, so it just kind of peaks the top of the roof. And then we can get some spruce fence going around, maybe 2 pieces on top, something like that. And we've pretty much made our roof, making sure on these logs here that we've got all our things on top of it. So that's on top. I don't know why that was there. Perfect. So now we're going to build into this, make it look a little bit nicer. Obviously going to use some logs here. We get some logs there, we get some spruce underneath there, and then what we can do is just get another log like that. Or what we can do is we can do one higher, and then we can get a spruce there. So it all depends if you want that roof on, but I'm going to do it like this. So we're going to take out these bits here. So using a little bit of resources, but at the end of the day it looks really nice, and you want to keep into a nice theme. So for here as well we can do the same, and then we can work on that good old entrance. And this coming out here, you can get these coming out to here as well. Now you don't have to fill it all the way in, but you can if you like. Get that filling all the way in there, that going all the way in. Looking very nice, and then we can do some more detail underneath there, making sure it looks nice. Now for the roof underneath here, I'd probably stick to the colour combination that you've gone for. Let's get some stuff going on across there. I'd probably put something like that across. Now on this one, what I've done, as you can see, so all I've done here is basically I've put a log either side here. We've got some of this underneath there, and it just makes it pop out a little bit. And then we can put some extra ones on. We'll put the spruce underneath here, and it's give it some real depth. It really does pull it together. And then just put like a little piece underneath there or something. As you can see there, what we're going to do is bring out more depth. So we put 2 logs, put spruce there, and there, and then it just adds that depth in. And as soon as we put some bushes in there as well, it's going to look really nice. We can get some slab to trim it off. It's just amazing how you can make like a little tiny box look quite pleasing. So as you can see, we've got that going all the way around. That's looking nice. And now we can get some bush. We get some bush now. Fill it across there, and then get a slab going across, so it's kind of enclosed into it. We can actually get some bush going up here. We can maybe get another log going like this, and then we could get 2 pieces of bush going up the side there. And I think it looks really, really nice. Once it's complete, you're like, damn son, that's looking tasty, bro. Let's get that going across there. Get this log in here. Perfect. Now all we have to do is fill these bushes in, and we can work on a little bit on the inside. So we've got that going across there. We don't need to put some bushes across there. We've got our last piece here going across, and as you can see, very nice. And then up here you can kind of change it about. You can put some more under here. You can keep it bare if you like. It doesn't matter so much, because people are not really going to see underneath that bit. You could actually use it to get some light sources maybe underneath there. Get these going underneath here. And let's get that one on. So you could just pause the video, but you kind of got the concept from one side. And if you want to add little bits, you could add like, I don't know, a little side light or something. You could even have a like side light coming down from here with a piece of glowstone or something. And then we could get our trapdoors going around that. Get our trapdoors wrap it on round there. This is just by the front entrance, just so we've got a little bit of light, and then we can just put a piece of slab underneath. So you can do whatever you like, you can kind of add whatever you like. That's just kind of like a little experiment for you. And then we've got this. Now let's see what we can take out here. We could probably take out these. No, we can't take out this corner here. So at least you can learn from my mistakes. Do not do that, bros. Do not do that. So we get this in. There we go. I probably sound very ill today. Let's get that going across there. So what we can do here, we can actually use slabs, maybe. No, we can't actually. We'll get this going across. Going across on the inside. We don't need this ladder anymore. We don't need that stuff. And now we can put like secret chests up here and stuff, if we would like. I think we can actually still get into them, yeah. We could put these chests up here, so only if you know about them, you can go up here and you can still get to them. And then you could just add whatever you like into it. Maybe you just want a little bedroom area with a crafting table, and maybe something going down along the sides. Maybe we could get some spruce wood going along the side. We could get 2 little furnaces in here as well. It's really nice and compact, but I think it looks quite nice. Get this going across there. And we've just got a nice little area. We can light it up and stuff, get some little torches. And I'd probably go for the spruce wood, but considering it's a really tiny house, I think it doesn't look half bad. So there we go. And there we go. It's nice and complete. You've got now a beautiful house. Tell me what you want to transform next. Maybe we want one of these. Maybe we want one of these tiny ones. But as you can see, this is the smallest part in the village. And it really does look nice. And all you want to do is add maybe some trees around. Let's get some bone meal out. Get this growing. Get some trees around the area. And it really will look nice. Let's have a little look. We've got some trees coming around there. I think that looks really pretty. So make sure you slap that like button, guys. I'm almost addicted. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I shall see you in the next video. Catch you later.